Hello, welcome back. Today I will talk a little bit more about King Paimon, the grimoire King Paimon, the Lord of the Endless Silence, the Lord of the Abyss. I'm outside in the nature and there are beautiful birds singing and yeah, it's quite nice atmosphere, and I thought I'll do a recording to talk more about the book. And as I've talked in the other recordings, about the grimoires in general, the grimoire is a specific genre of books that deal with the supernatural or occult knowledge or esoteric knowledge or spiritual knowledge. Names are names, but finally it speaks about subjects that have some type of magical qualities or abilities, or it is some type of transformational book. Depends. It's always individual journey with each book, and the grimoires have their own magical way to work with the reader. And I only know that there are not many grimoires written in the world, so it is quite a specific genre. They do carry some type of like dark Gothic style, I will say, because it's speaks about subjects which are a little more like existentialist style, like death, life, love, extreme emotions, or about passion or madness, or some type of knowledge, some types of about power, so they do carry very important, very deep messages. That's why I love them, because they go directly to the core, they go directly to the subject. It's fantasy, but it's fantasy combined with reality, that it has a purpose, it has a meaning that one can include in their life. It does transform one. And the first grimoire I have written is called King Paimon, Lord of the Endless Silence, the Lord of the Abyss, and I speak in many recordings about the way the book came to me, the visions I had, the inspiration, the way I wrote it, and so on and so forth. After I wrote the grimoire of Buea, which is very beautiful grimoire as well. Then I wrote the grimoire of Gusion, the grimoire of Citri, Citri, the voice in the darkness. Gusion is it speaks about the celestial lion, the lion who roars through time. They are very, very powerful grimoires as well, both. Then I wrote the grimoire of Barbatos, and Barbatos is a magician. It speaks about magical powers, and it's like each grimoire has their own tongue, their own language, their own way to speak. There's their own wisdom that comes through those verses, so they are very unique from one another. They speak about different thematics as well. Then I wrote the grimoire of Lilith, which is the only female character person from all the grimoires, which is all about male characters, but Lilith, which is the first daughter of God. It's a very powerful, very beautiful grimoire as well. And then I wrote the grimoire of LXXXIX, which speaks about love. It's a very beautiful grimoire. And then I wrote the grimoire of Asmodeus, yes, and currently I'm working on the grimoire of Vassago. And I did write a type of grimoire called Vine, the Unbound Breath, but it's like verse combined with prosa. It is a story, it's a book, and then I wrote it the grimoire, only the verses, but then I decided I wanted to write it in one book with like a story with sentences, and then I included the verses throughout the book as well. So they are quite different ones, and I have written many other books as well, which speak about different thematics, or in general fantasy, or different genres. You can find all my books on Amazon internationally, any country that you're at. You can buy it, you can order it online, very easy, and you can enjoy. You can start with one of my books, or order different ones, the one that appeal to you, or the subjects that you're interested most. Of course, on each book there is a description on the cover of the subjects or what the story is about in general, no, because you don't want to reveal too much what the book carries. The book is always carries some type of mystery, you know. That's the appeal to a book, is to feel that energy, to feel that trigger, to feel that intuition that brings you forth, and then it's a question of what the book entails, what the book is about, and then if you're going to enjoy it or if you find the story interesting and so on and so forth. But yeah, I have more than 40 books that I have written on Amazon and published on Amazon. And when we speak about King Paimon, no, the book of King Paimon, which is always like I always turn back to this book. It was my first grimoire. It's a very large book. It is like a very serious book, no? At the same time, not, because it speaks about love, finally. It's, you know, in general, if I was to speak what all books of the world speak about, it's always about love, not romantic love, but there's always a translation of love, no? Love of knowledge, or love, or romantic love, or love for the life, or love for this, no? There's always the under layout is always act of love. Each book is an act of love, and writing too, of course, is act of love. You want to share something new with others, no? You want to open your heart, your soul to others as well, no? So it's almost like some type of friendship that you are almost like wanting to reach to others, and maybe writers are too shy to reach directly. So we have different ways, no, to reach to the world. But the act of writing is a very lonely act. So it's almost like you put so much loneliness in that book and so much of your time by yourself that you hope, no, that one of your books will reach other people and is going to resonate with other people as well. That's my hope as well, of course. But you know, everything at the right time. There's always the need of time as well when we think about life, or how long it takes, or how much time it takes to write a book, or that book to reach its destination, you know, or different destinations that it has for different people. At the moment, I'm not really writing. Taking a little bit time off. It's almost like I have the inspiration, I have the books, I know what I want to write, but a little my will is not so strong at the moment. I feel a little bit tired. Maybe it's the change of the seasons, but I wait until the train comes to pick me up. No, I wait until that, because when I work, I know that I'm very, very inspired when I work very fast, and I work every day, and I feel like very much connected to that book. And if I don't feel that, then I just let it be. And I enjoy when the feeling is like that. Otherwise, I don't want to force myself. No, I write maybe 1-2 pages every day, a little bit there, but then I don't feel like. And when the drive is there, then I'm going to continue to do more of that. And the Book of King Paimon is, as I've said, my first grimoire. It was my first time entering the genre, and I quite didn't know how it's going to be or how the book is going to look. But I, you know, as they say, trust the process, and I continued to write and write and write. It was 3 months work, and the other grimoire somehow went a little bit faster. Maybe I wrote one in 1 or 2 months, working every day on it, and I did enjoy writing them. I love reading. I always sometimes read back from my grimoires. I go back to the subject, and I feel like, now I want to read from Citri, now I want to read from Gusion, and I open the book and I read a few pages, or I read from the beginning, you know. And there's always messages there. There's always something that one can take with. And I invite you, of course, to check out my books. You can Google my name, Anais Giulia, or books, or Amazon. You can check directly on Amazon with my name, Anais Giulia, and they are going to see the list with all my books, and you can choose one that you love and feel like it's something that you want to have and read. And yeah, I will be happy to have some type of reviews as well, to see if somebody resonated or not with the book, if they find it good or not. That will make me very happy. And I will speak another time about other books or other thematics that I would love to share about my road or my experience as a writer and my books in general, or other thematics that I find interesting that I would love to share with others. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, bye.